The free welcome back event is coming back. Yes, Blizzard wants to get you, to get your friends back into the game and be the degenerates they truly are. That's right. August 1st to 4th, people will be able to re-access the game, all expansions including even the War Within pre-patch event stuff. So they'll be able to get in and basically play the game completely for free without limitation from August 1st to the 4th, with the hopes that they get rehooked and join us for the World Soul Saga, of course. So, let your buddies know that that's a good weekend to get in here and play. That'll be active. It already is, and that'll be a good time. Again, the expansion itself releases on the 22nd, early access, and the 26th for regular. But this free weekend could bring some little, kinks in people's armor for Miss Pandaea Remix. So one strat that a lot of people have gone with is because of level scaling in dungeons, a lot of people have made free characters on free-to-play accounts. And in those accounts, basically, you get capped at level 20. So they bring this level 20 capped character that cannot advance beyond level 20 into these dungeons on a separate free trial account and use their mains with them to basically downscale everything in the dungeon and obliterate everything. Yeah. So that's, it's WoW players are degenerates at the end of the day. They find ways around things. Well, for this weekend, because everything is being lifted, all free trial accounts basically can do everything. So those level 20 characters will no longer be capped. So what you're going to want to do if you are doing this strat is don't play. Don't play him because he will advance beyond level 20, and then you have to make another free trial account player and try to get him up again. So that cap is being removed. It will go back on once this weekend's event is over. Oh, sorry, didn't notice you there. I'll turn that down a little bit. How's it going? Welcome back in. Listen, we got to interrupt this news to bring you a great message real quick from Samiccus. Many people know me as other names, Furicus, Baldicus, but I prefer a man of the people. And that's why I'm giving back to my community. That's right. You can have an epic edition for yourself. Get that early access, the pets, the mounts, and everything else. All you got to do is watch 1 hour of my stream. 1 hour will give you a point to enter into the giveaway. Every hour beyond that gives you more points. Subscribers get 5 extra entries. That's right, boys and girls. So get in here and be the degenerate you truly are. The Radiant Echoes event. I mean, what can I say about it? It's been more like Radiant diarrhea at this point. The servers have been very choppy. You can't really cast anything or do anything. When you want to do one, they're not up. When they do go up, they're over before you can get there. I mean, there's a lot of problems with them. Let's just say that. But, as I said before, the Blizz team, they're listening to feedback. Have they reverted the tanking changes yet? No. But they are trying to fix Radiant Echoes. So they're working on major updates to the Radiant Echoes event based on our feedback. Since the event went live, they've been working to address 2 main concerns: wait times on the event and the rate at which we earn rewards. And both, have been pretty shitty. They're basically going to change the event, so now the event will rotate between every zone each hour. And while the Radiant Echoes are active in the zone, they will remain up for the entire hour. So this is how it's going to change. Basically, you go into the Radiant Echoes event and you kill all the, the mobs to summon the big boss at the end and kill him, right? Just like how it's been, with all the lag included, of course. Once the boss is dead, the event will reset. Jesus, that freaking knock just scared the shit out of me. Oh man, I gotta pause the blurps. Thought that freaking somebody was knocking on my bathroom door behind me. Yeah, what's up, Burning Viking? Welcome in. Thank you for that hype train. So it'll restart again, and you'll be able to kill the blobs again to bring the boss back, and then kill the boss again. Now, once you've looted the boss, you won't be able to loot him again, but basically somebody who shows up into the zone a little bit late will be able to get in and kill the boss again, so you'll be able to do that. No longer limited in that fashion, and it'll be rotating through all the zones. So there you go. The things will be repeating immediately, and if you are still interested in farming the basic mobs that appear when the event ended, you can find those remain available in the other zones that are not going. So there you go. As far as rewards are concerned, we've reevaluated the numbers and increased the earnings. We'll talk about those increases in a second. You'll see in scenarios and bosses giving more currency than before, in addition to providing flight stones and crests, so you can upgrade your gear from the vendors now present in Dalaran. The increased rate of completing scenarios and killing bosses should also result in many more drops coming your way. So there you go. That's a really good thing. One note that they did want to say is they spotted recently that people are doing the weekly quests on multiple accounts, and trying to funnel those things into a single character, into their mains. As a reminder, you will still be able to transfer those things between warbands, but they're going to make them account bound from now on. So you won't be able to do that anymore if you were getting away with that little trickery. But you can still do it all on a single account. Those things will be going live in a few minutes. They'll deploy the changes. So these probably are live at the moment. We'll go ahead and see how those work after the news segment here. Incoming buffs, again, as I mentioned, they're getting buffed in terms of currencies that are dropping and things that are dropped. So basically, completing smaller objectives in the Radiant Echo events now give you 200 residual memories, up from 100. Killing the Remembered Boss now gives you 1,400 residual memories, up from 500. And in addition, they'll be giving you the 2 to 5 Drake's Awaken crests. As of the test of the PTR, is not daily locked. This week's quest will also give you 3,000 residual memories, up from 1,500. So they're almost doubling, and in some spots they are in fact doubling every single thing you're going to get, and more than doubling here. So a bunch of reward increases that should be pretty nice for people who were complaining that they weren't getting enough rewards. Last but not least, for the Radiant Echoes events, I recently saw in some comments people saying, oh, they don't know how to get the freaking band of Radiant Echoes, which is... you know, for a lot of people, that's an important thing. They want to be able to go ahead and get that heirloom ring. So, a reminder, this is how you do it. You get one of these essences from each of the events. How do you do that? You obtain combined 20 memories of Kalimdor from the Kalimdor event. You combine 20 memories of the Eastern Kingdoms from that event, and 20 memories of Northrend from that event. Completing the objectives has a chance to give you 1 memory for each zone.
Destroy.
Jinx, thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Scourge. Killing the final boss in each zone grants you 5 memories, once per day per character. Both memories and essences are warband bound, so there you go. So you can do the event multiple times and pass the memories around to complete it faster. Once you have 3 essences of Azeroth, you purchase the Lifestone ring from Remembrance Emul, who is the main currency, who's the main vendor for this event, and you will get that in Dalaran. The Lifeless Stone Ring costs 25 residual memories. The ring and all 3 essences in hand combine to create the Band of Radiant Echoes. That'll give you start at a maximum level of 49, and then you can use heirloom upgrades to push it up to max level. So there you go for people who want to get that done. Good night, Burning Viking, and thank you again for the troll. I still think it's stupid to not be able to use the event currency to upgrade event gear. Hey, you know Blizzard loves their currencies, so one currency that does multiple things just has never been their thing. So there you go. The Devouring Affix. We talked about this last week. We're moving on from the Radiant Echoes event and talking about things in the future. This is the new affix again that basically spawns some orbs that start to radiate damage. And those orbs either need to be interrupted or healed through, and if they are, they will buff the party. So it looks like the health and some of the things have been nerfed and buffed a little bit. So again, let's look at how this looks, by the way. This is how the little thing looks. So it comes out, you'll see a little portal open up here and some orbs spawn out. They will start to radiate damage and pop. You see those pops right there? Now the healer can either heal through it or do a mass interrupt, which is what happened here, to get those to stop doing that. So before it was applying 75% health absorb shield to all players. Now that's 53%. It deals 2% maximum health every second. Can be dispelled by any of these, any of the dispel types: poison, curse, disease, or magic. And then in the last 15 seconds, if it's out healed, it'll grant 10% maximum health rather than 25% to all enemies. So there you go. The event is way better now than before. That's good. Yeah, we just went through some of those updates. I think Blizzard's going to continue to iterate on the Radiant Echoes events, by the way, so we'll continue to see changes. Main thing I want them to see them fixed now is they fix the currencies and everything else, hopefully, is the server stability. That shit's been way off, man. I can't do anything. I'm just lagging all over the place. I click an ability that should go off for like 5 minutes. So hopefully they get those things fixed as we get closer here to the War Within launch.